Hey guys, I got one of our underbench units here and I want to do a quick unboxing video of this thing and show you all the components that it's going to come with, and we're going to run a few tests on it. We're going to actually hook it up to a power supply and fire it up, and I'm going to show you like the power draw and the air output temp and stuff like that. All right, I've got it all unboxed and all of the stuff laid out on the table here, and we'll start off with the unit itself. So the unit itself measures about 16 inches wide, 12 inches tall, and just under 24 inches long. On the front of the unit here, we've got a built-in control panel that we'll cover in more detail here in a minute. Air is pulled into the unit through this built-in screen across the evaporator, and then your cold air is going to be blown out through these two 2-inch vents. On the right side of the unit, we've got our condensation drain outlet right here. This can be reconfigured to either go out the front or the side, and there's a tube that comes with a kit that you attach to this as well that we'll show you here in a minute. On the underside of the unit, on the left side, you're going to find two wires that can be pulled out from underneath the side, and these are going to be used to connect to the remote display panel. On the back of the unit, you're going to find your power cables where you'll hook into your battery bank, and then we've got an intake. This is going to pull fresh air from outside the vehicle and run it across the condenser, and then this is the exhaust that's going to blow the hot air outside of the vehicle as well. So the unit comes with a pre-built 15-foot wiring harness. It's already got built-in fuse holders, so it's just a plug and play ready to go to hook the unit up to your battery bank. The unit also comes with some cardboard templates that is super handy. It's got a variety of different round and square ones depending on the configuration of the venting that you're going to be doing to the exterior of the vehicle, and it's also got just a large template for the size of the unit, so it makes it really easy for getting things laid out and set up and figuring out how you're going to install stuff. Next thing I'm going to show you is the venting that goes to the exterior of the vehicle. We've got two expandable 6-inch insulated tubing that connects to the back of the unit, and then you've got your vent covers here. These can be installed onto the floor of the vehicle, so it goes out the underside, or it can go out through the sidewall as well. And then we've also got the hose clamps included for that. Depending on where this unit is mounted, you could just have the cold air blowing straight out from the unit, but if this is installed in a hidden location, like inside of a hidden compartment or something, and you would like to duct the cold air to a different location, we also include these chunks of expandable 2-inch ductwork that plumb right into the front of the unit here. And then we've got these grills with a screw-on back, so you can basically just drill a hole and install these grills wherever you like and run the cold air to a different location. And then we've got the hose clamps included for that as well. Then we've got a variety of the little baggies of like hardware of different screws and zip ties for cable management, and we've got some metal brackets for actually mounting the AC unit to the floor. Some more zip ties and little fasteners. And then here we've got the drain tube kit. This is for the condensation, the drain line that I showed you on the front right of the unit. And then here we've got our remote mount control panel with a wiring harness. This is going to plug into the front left side of the unit that I showed you a minute ago. Again, this is for if the unit is mounted in an inaccessible location. You can run this and hook it up wherever you want, so you can just control the unit from a different location. And then here we've got a remote, and then every unit's going to come with a paper copy of the install and user manual. You can also find this in PDF form on our website on the product page. Okay, next I'm going to hook this thing up to our 12-volt power supply here and then actually do some tests on it. Okay, I've got this thing hooked up. I'm going to go ahead and turn the unit on, and I'm going to cycle through the modes over to turbo mode, and I'm just going to let it run for a few minutes and get everything fired up. All right, the first thing I want you guys to take a look at is the power draw on this unit. We're currently pulling about 25 amps at 12 volts. It's not very hot in the shop. It's only about 70 degrees, so it's not running full blast, but it has a variable speed compressor in there, and so it's going to ramp up and down to try and maintain the set temperature. And like I said, it's going to vary quite a bit depending on how hot it is out. You know, on like a hot 110 degree day, it's going to be probably cranked up close to like 50 amps. But you can see now it's climbing, so the compressor is really kicking on. It'll probably stay at this for about 30 seconds, and then it'll drop back down to like the 20 amps for a minute. Okay, next we're going to check the airspeed coming out of the vents and the actual air temperature leaving the vents. You can see here we're pushing roughly 35 miles per hour with an air temperature of 50 degrees Fahrenheit. All right guys, I'm gonna repeat all those exact same tests now, but we're gonna switch the unit into eco mode and take the same measurements. So here you can see the amp draw in eco mode, and same as turbo mode, the amp draw is gonna fluctuate quite a bit depending on the ambient conditions. And here in eco mode, we're pushing out about 60 degree air with a wind speed of 24 miles per hour. All right guys, I think that about wraps it up for this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to drop a comment below if you have any questions about this thing or the kit. And if you want to pick one up for yourself, you can order one at velitcamping.com. They're going to be available in 12 volts, 24 volts, and 48 volts. Also, search up our Facebook group. We have a community Facebook group where a lot of people are interacting, and we've got some polls in there as far as product development, like what you guys want. We really want your feedback on the features that you would like to be included on our future products. So definitely go on there, check out our Facebook, follow it. Talk to you later.